A couple of months ago, blendbunny Cosmetics said that they were coming out with a collaboration. Now, at the time, I was convinced that it was going to be with Taj, aka Donidarkowitz, over on Instagram. It ended up being Ellis Atlantis, but I'm going to kind of take the credit here and be like, I was correct, because we do have a collaboration with them now, and it has been revealed, all of that exciting stuff. So let's have a little chat about this one. It's quite funny because there isn't that much of a space between the announcement and the reveal and the subsequent launch, because this is all coming out on the 18th of August at 12 p.m. CST. The collection itself includes a 25 shade eyeshadow palette for $47. There's also a special guest Simply Put highlighter quad in icy white, iridescent purple, rose gold and warm gold for $35. There's the 89 fine velour lip liner in deep cocoa brown for $12, and the Not My Ministry High Shine Gloss in sheer baby pink for $15. Taj has actually been a long-time supporter of blendbunny Cosmetics, so it's not that surprising that a collaboration has been in the works. I was honestly surprised that it didn't come sooner. That's the major thing that I've noted. Also, this feels very much like a love note towards the brand. And the reason that I say this is that this is kind of playing to blendbunny strengths in that there are essentially rainbow colours. It's laid out in that really nice, aesthetically pleasing way, and there's a lot more shimmers in here than we have seen in the past. This makes sense in terms of a collaboration in that Taj has gone for the colours and the sort of aesthetic that she enjoys from the brand, so it feels very, very authentic in that sense. My major quibble, if I'm going to say it, is that essentially if you have a lot of blendbunny Cosmetics palettes already, you probably might dupe yourself ever so slightly with this. Now, I will also say that these tones do seem a little bit deeper and darker than what they have done before. And this is partly because obviously Taj is going towards something that is more catered towards deeper skin tones. And let's be real, that is totally needed within the market. And I think you can really see that when you're actually looking at swatches. The fabulous Deandra Nicole has actually swatched these here, and you can really see the level of depth here. Like even with the lighter shades, the level of pigmentation that you're getting here is really, really good. These are all colours that Taj tends to gravitate towards. So I feel like this collaboration and the palette itself is incredibly authentic. So I'm kind of here for that. And again, it's playing to everybody's strengths in this particular scenario. I mean, have you ever heard of anybody say, oh, like blendbunny does a bad rainbow palette? No. They do them really, really well. So, I mean, there's nothing really negative that you can say here other than I might have a couple of these shades already. And I mean, if that's the case, grand, just skip it. It's not a big deal. Now, the highlighter palette I'm quite intrigued by simply because blendbunny hasn't got that many highlighter palettes. The most notable one is obviously the Noctilucent, but it's really exciting to see them coming back with this. And there's something about this that reminds me ever so slightly of the Martine Cosmetics quad, but obviously this is much more affordable. They've also shown us some swatches on the arm, again provided by Deandra Nicole, and it gives you an idea as to how much they can be built up, but also how much they can be dispersed. And personally, I'm really intrigued by these. I want to see these on the face to really get an idea as to whether or not they're leaving any sort of like a cast. I personally feel they probably won't, because I feel like Taj has probably done her homework on this and isn't just like smashing anything together. I'm loving the looks of these. They look really, really nice. My major quibble with anything that is like a highlighter quad is that inevitably there may be one shade or two shades that don't entirely suit you as an individual. I personally prefer buying individuals. However, a lot of people like quads, and this is going to be really, really good for MUAs. Now, I'm going to surprise you in saying that the thing that I am the most excited about is actually the lip liner. And part of why I'm really intrigued by this lip liner is that she's basically come up with a whole story around this. And again, this is linking into the authenticity. She said, it was extremely important to me that every aspect of this collection worked for everyone, but especially dark and deep-skinned individuals, especially the lip liner. 89 fine. I grew up around black women like my mommy who wore deep brown or black liner and Carmex or Vaseline and thought they were the height of beauty. A lot of the time I find myself mixing liners to get that perfectly dark chocolate neutral tone, and while we can make it work, we shouldn't have to. Everyone deserves shades across the beauty space that work for them. We went through several shades and tones until we got it right. 89 fine can work as a lip liner and an eyeliner, so everyone can enjoy it. And for me, I think that this is like the unsung hero of this collection, right? Anyone can put together an eyeshadow palette, whatever. But for me, I've been on a quest with lip liners these days. And can I just say, there's not a huge amount of diversity in them. And I feel like this is going to be the big kind of seller in this. And lip liners tend to be like repurchased quite a bit. So I think this is the smartest element of the entire collection for me. And also, can we just talk about the packaging on that? So cute. I'm very, very interested in that high shine gloss as well. It looks absolutely stunning. And we're going to talk about Deandra Nicole again. I mean, Deandra Nicole is just all over this because she showcases these so well. Look at that amazing lip liner and look at the way that it is mixed with that lip gloss. Absolutely stunning. Do you see what I'm saying about, I feel like that lip set, and I feel like they should sell it together as a kit, is kind of everything. I feel like this is peak. This is definitely what was missing as part of Blend Bunny, and I'm really glad to see her go forward on that. I feel like the collection in all is actually curated really well. I mean, we've all seen collaborators before do collections and there's like 5 million things, but this is really nice. It's toned down. It does feel like this is linking in with what the collaborator themselves likes and enjoys from the brand, but they've made their tweaks to kind of make it their own. So although there are some similarities across some of the palettes that have been put out by the brand to date, if you look at it closely enough, you can see how there are tweaks. Again, I feel like the lip liner is going to be the thing that everyone is going to end up loving, right? Let's be real, that's going to be the big thing. It's the 90s lips. It's really good. Personally, I think this is really nice. I don't think I'm going to get the eyeshadow palette simply because, I mean, I don't need it and that's fine. But I'm looking at the lip liner. I think that's really interesting. And the highlighter quad is just like, and also let's be real, the lip gloss, I'm quite interested in this. But my gorgeous friends, I am nosy and I want to know what you guys think. I personally feel like she's done really well on this collection. She's hit on a lot of the brand's strengths along with her own interests. And that's hard to do, let's be real. But let me know down below what you guys think. Are you interested in this or not?